So today on Free Field Training, we're taking a look at a K9 car, one with a whole bunch of miles on it. Lou's here, come on over, and he's gonna give us a little walk around of the car and show you not just what a police car is like, but what makes this different from the squad car that I would use on a daily basis. All right, so let's go front to back. You've got a push bumper on there, it's a little pushed in.
Yeah.
We'll say it's got some use.
Quite a bit of use. Some from pushing cars. Yeah. I mean, that was on there before I got the car. It was an older car, and they left it on there, so I'm sure it's had its use.
So this thing's a little over 120,000 miles on it, and it's a consumer model Tahoe that got transferred over for police service.
Correct.
So you guys can use it as a K9 car. And this is your take home, right?
I'll throw the lights on.
There you go. So let's take a look at the lights. So that you have a slider switch in there. So the first step is just the backs, and then back and front. And then do you have an Opticon that actually works?
Yeah, the middle.
Yeah, it'll only work when it's in drive though, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yours, at least it's wired, right? So that's the lights around the outside of the car. These and these hidden gems that were not around when I started. Absolute hidden gems. That is something that keeps you from getting into accidents. People don't realize how important those are.
You're blocking an intersection.
Oh yeah, or blocking a street,
yep.
a two-lane street or two-lane highway. Oh, you even have a director arrow?
Yes.
Is that mounted to the door?
Yeah. I wish there was one here though.
Yeah.
Or
they have the new Explorers have lights there and there. Mine have those, and that's nice. This is the big storage area in the back of the car.
Looks like a mess.
It looks like a mess because he's living out of this thing most of the day. A lot of your light controls and electronics are back here. They'll be mounted up to the cage. That's the dog kennel. That's Coda. Say hi, Coda.
So confused.
Hi, Coda. Very confused. Do you see the kennel actually doesn't even touch the exterior of the car? So there's crush zone in here. If this car got hit, there'd be a little ways before it ever even got to the dog. It's like he's more protective of the dog than he is himself. Maybe a little bit.
Chico.
There's Chico sticker.
Life. So this is the door pops. The button on my vest. This is the one that'll pop open.
So for people that don't know, there's a small remote control that you can hit, and it'll pop that door open so the dog can get out if you can't get to the car.
Correct. So if I'm someone over here is resisting my arrest, and they're running, or I'm chasing them, or they're fighting with me, I can hit this button, this door will pop open, and I call her to me, and she'll come assist, or make the apprehension.
Here's our passenger seat. We just got done making a video, so a lot of this is my video equipment. But you can see down in here, this is computer, light stacks, and everything from the passenger seat. We'll look around that from the driver's seat a little bit. Can you pop the hood? Not that there's going to be a lot to see.
Yeah, good luck getting it open.
There, I think I got it. There we go. Here we are. Big V8 in there. The police models come just rear-wheel drive, and I think Chevy started making an all-wheel drive one, and this model year would have been rear drive only, but this is a consumer model car that was made into a squad later by the PD. Nothing real exciting there. There's no, contrary to some popular belief on the internet, we're not throwing turbochargers and superchargers on these things. It's hard enough to keep them running as it is.
Right here.
Yeah, it's hard enough to keep these running as it is. Man, would it be nice to drop a 502 in this though? Could you imagine? That'd be a blast.
That's my alternator's new.
Woo! This is from the driver's seat.
So there's that the temperature monitor right there. Is that hot and pop?
So this is something that makes it different from a squad that I would normally have. You said it gets above 80 degrees and it'll automatically roll the windows down, turn the fans on.
85 or 80, yeah. It'll turn the side here. I can actually show you. It'll test.
Now, will it also notify you if the car shuts off? You said you get notifications to your phone. Will it notify you if the car shuts off?
If there's a stall, it'll tell me. So, this is the test. It's gonna go till it cycles. So, Kodo alarm. And then...
Oh, we're not seeing that. There we go. So it sends basically like a text message to your phone telling you that...
what's going on. So
what's
the
going on with
battery
the car.
yesterday was, or Saturday was this, battery was that when it gets to a low point. But if it's a heat emergency, it'll also call my phone with a message.
So up on top, we've got a horizontal rifle rack above his head. Luckily, he's short like me, so he doesn't have a problem with hitting his head off of that. I would actually prefer him down between the seats, but then you can't get the door, the slider door open for the dog. This is a slider for the dog, so the dog can come in and out of here. Always, I'm sure, great for crashing when the dog jumps on your lap. He's actually got a radar gun. I haven't seen one of these in a minute, let alone to have one mounted in your car. Here's a cradle charger. This is why I'm always talking about cradle charging with lights. You just pop the light in there. You keep 2 lights, one cradle charging and one on you, and then you don't have to fiddle around with plugs or anything. Cradle chargers are a huge thing for law enforcement. You've got the radio, and I see you don't have a scanning interrupt radio in here. We have 2 radios. We'll have one that's our primary bands, and then one that scans.
That one scans.
This is your scanning
it's on
one?
Our normal K band, which is our side band, and then it'll actually scan ISPERN. So if ISPERN
does it scan it all the time, so it'll pop over?
Yeah, it's a digital radio.
That's kind of cool. And then here's, yep, there it is. DUI, I-94 northbound. And then this is the slider we were talking about before. So 1, that's just the backlights. 2, back and front and sides. And then 3, once you put it in gear, you get an Opticon up on the top, and that's what changes the traffic signals and stuff, and also starts wig-wagging the high beams for people. And then you've got these things, because they're all buttons.
Yeah, the sirens.
You got alley lights. It looks like only one of them's marked. Whale, Yelp, priority. Do you have the high-low, the wee-woo, wee-woo? I miss wee-woo, wee-woo.
No, not on that one.
Here's my favorite. Is it mounted into your... Oh, no, it's not. You don't have horn ring transfer. That kind of sucks, actually.
Yep.
All right, and the rest of it's pretty much just stock Chevy Tahoe. This one's 2, 4 low. Computer. These are nice. The Tough Books, we're going to Tough Books too. And it's nice because with these Havas mounts, you can unbolt the Tough Book from the car, so it just kind of mounts in here, and the computer itself comes out of the car, and you can bring it in and just continue your reports and stuff all on the computer instead of having to go find a computer inside.
Agreed.
So those are pretty cool. There's your camera. Your camera actually works, right?
Yes, it does.
You're telling me your car's camera actually works for your dash, which is...
I love dash cam.
That is astounding. Yeah, that saved me a few times in life, having the dash cam, when somebody's like, he did blah, 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 blah. And you're like, no, he didn't. And here's video of from the time he contacted you all the way to the Sally port, and then video from the Sally port into booking, and then video of him in booking until he put you in the cell. Whoops!
Or makes great for DUI cases when they say, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do it.
Actually,
I wasn't the one that jumped out of the car. Oh, there's you. There's your face. 1080p dash cams. Awesome, awesome stuff. All right, thanks a lot for letting us look around the car today.
See you.
And we'll move on to the next thing. Hey, thanks for watching Free Field Training on YouTube. While you're here, why don't you go check out one of our other videos, or you can head on over to the Patreon and see how you can get your name put on the videos, like these fine folks listed over here. There's also some exclusive content on Patreon that just shows you kind of behind the scenes, like you're seeing now. We'll see you guys next time.